Make sure you check out Doggy Diamonds No Filter on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I know it say iTunes on the thing, but that's what it was called. Before it was called Apple Podcasts. And I need to change that name on this artwork. So I'm going to do that ASAP. But make sure you check out Doggy Diamonds No Filter on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Also, for only $100, I'll promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, www.doggydiamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo, serious inquiries only. Also, if you need anger management, domestic violence intervention, life coaching, Corinne Bliss Johnson can help you. Contact Corinne Bliss Johnson on Instagram at Corinne Bliss Johnson for your assessment right now. Let's go. Wanted to get on here earlier, but I didn't. You're running around today. Yes, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Thank you to everybody who's listening on the playback as well. Shout out to the audience. Shout out to the supporters. Shout out to the fam. You know? So, we about to break this down real quick. So, without any further ado, I present myself. Good evening, everybody. I go by the name of Doggy Diamonds. This is Doggy Diamonds TV. This is No Filter Podcast. This will be on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify and all the streaming platforms for podcasts. And it's on the YouTube, as you know. That's why you subscribe. You already hit the bell. You are here. You know. So, let's get right into it. No time to play. So, Kanye West, a.k.a. Ye. I put Kanye West in the title for search engine purposes because Ye is not really SEO like that yet, but Kanye West is. So that's why I did that. I know his name is Ye now, but for search engine purposes and SEO, I put Kanye West. So Kanye West, as you know, recently they put the camera on him, which, you know, right now, I think Kanye West got to go into hiding. I think he got to fall back. I think he got to be like a little a vagabond right now. And I don't know what's going to happen now. I think he said stuff that is like kind of unwritten, kind of rumor, kind of stuff that we think, but he kind of gave confirmation on something that people been thinking and saying for years. Now, this is the dangerous part. Some of it has been thought of, some of it has been myth, some of it has been rumors, but when somebody who's on the inside reiterates or says things that we've been saying, we got to look at it two ways. Either he's just regurgitating or he's talking what he knows. Now, the danger in that is that he definitely took the oath. He definitely was in the whip. Definitely. And somehow I'm thinking that something glitched somewhere. He went awry somewhere. And he went astray. And now he's letting it be known what he know. And sadly, I hope he don't choke on the egg. Respectfully. Respect and rest in peace to Prodigy. I hope he don't choke on the egg. Now, he definitely took the oath. He definitely was in the whip. And this is not speculation. This is not speculation. This is coming from him. He told us that he was in the whip. He told us through a song, and he said it in a freestyle at a show that kind of went over people's head, because when he said that a long time ago, we should have kind of been like, yo, was really good with him. But he said it. So this is what he said. In a song called Eyes Closed, again, went over people's head, didn't really pay attention to that. You know, that's not one of his singles. That's not one of his main songs, so we didn't think about it. But he says in the first verse, I sold my soul to the devil, that's a crappy deal. Lisa came with a few toys like a Happy Meal. What is, he told us. He told us, I sold my soul to the devil. It was a crappy deal, but at least I got a few toys and a Happy Meal. It came with a Happy Meal. So when he said that, we was like, oh, yeah. But, yo, he letting us know, yo, I'm in the whip. And just remember, out of nowhere, you know, Kanye is an incredible artist to me. You know, so everything he got as an artist was deserving. But remember, it was a particular time where he was just, he was just like large, like large, like he was surpassing people. And we was like, damn, what is all this influx of, well, I was like, what was all this influx of Kanye? Like, everything that he was a part of was successful. Like, he resurrected Common. 2 Chainz. Y'all don't remember 2 Chainz was good music. You know, they was putting everybody good music, this good, like John Legend. We people like Kid Cudi, like Big Sean, and when I really knew something was different, when he went against 50 Cent. When he went against 50 Cent and he beat 50 Cent in sales, I was like, nah, because to be real, like 50 Cent was one of the most on fire artists in hip hop history, that like just groundbreaking. I Get Money, and he defeated 50 Cent. Remember, 50 Cent, you supposed to retire too. You said that. But anyway, glad he didn't. He said he sold his soul. So you made a deal with the devil. The devil. Now, when we think about the devil, we know that that's not a guy with horns on, that's with a pitchfork with fire around him, right? We all could admit to that. But think about it. When you do sell your soul to the devil, that comes in the form of deals. Look how many deals he had. My bad. Look how many deals he had. Out of nowhere, he has a successful sneaker, Balenciaga deal, Gap deal. Made deals. He marries and has children with somebody who's considered to be a witch, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that people are really looking like, yo, she got some type of spell, got some type of power. Because she's another one who just got everything out of nowhere. Just, she's larger, the whole family's larger than life. And seriously, with all due respect, we don't understand why. We don't even understand why they're famous. We don't even understand why are they always on my TV? Why are they on social media? So it's the deal. So when you sell your soul to the devil, they're going to put you in position, because putting you position actually makes you make them money. So you use. Now look, this is where it gets different at. He already did Jesus walks. So I think his mother was keeping him on the good side to a certain extent. Was keeping him on the good side. I think with him being diagnosed with being with bipolar disorder, I think he already has a mental battle in his head every day, because bipolar is, So I think his mother kept him grounded. And I think losing his mother just pushed him over to the other side. And then now he's kind of lost. Now he was lost. He's lost without his mother. So what he do? He pour himself into work. But then he's starting to realize it. He's starting to realize and listen. He started realizing, hold on. Y'all took my moms. Y'all took my moms. Y'all took the closest thing to me. Y'all took my mother. And when it hit him, I think that now he wanted to fight back. Now he wanted to fight back because he realized, y'all took my moms. That's when he started, out of nowhere, he made Jesus walk, but then he started trying to go to God, because remember, praise God, Allah, he said that he had on the Egyptian piece. He always dealt with some type of spirituality, but then he went all in. Jesus is king. God this, God that, Sunday service. I think he was trying to combat them evil forces with religion. I think he was trying to use what he believed is the Almighty. Save me. Save me. So he started making Jesus his king and all this shit where I'm just like, man, what is this? You're going a little too far with me. So I think he started fighting for his soul. And it started getting really spooky for him. And in fighting for his soul, I just think that he just straight up was like, yo, fuck this. I don't care. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to say what it is. I'm going to let y'all know I don't care. And in doing that, he broke the oath. Because what is the thing that he said that's deep, that I know a lot of people probably went over people's heads? He said, they can't control me. They can't control me. Now, controlling somebody is controlling them physically, financially, and mentally, and spiritually. So now he feels free. He feels free. He's like, yo, they can't control me. They can't control me. So what happens when you in these with them folks and you can't control them? They can't control. I done seen movies. What happens when somebody goes rogue? What happens when somebody goes rogue? They got to reel in. Remember, Long Kiss Goodnight? Think about all the movies. iRobot. What happens when somebody goes rogue? They gotta, and they realize they can't bring him back no more because he talked too much. He said too much. He kind of confirmed what we was thinking. He kind of confirmed what we all know. But how could we really confirm it, right? We never been in the whip to where we seen certain things. We never got certain deals. We never got certain situations. So we don't know. We really don't know. He even said, I'm glad you said that, Jay Fry. He even said, come on, man. Y'all know the movie Get Out is about me. Remember, that was all mind control. That was a form of hypnosis. So he started speaking now. So if you made a deal with these individuals, the bankers, and then you start exposing them, that is mistake number one. To them. Not to us, to them. To them. Because what they do, they start fucking with the money. Start fucking with the money. So they say, yo, we gonna get him financially. Maybe he'll come around. Maybe he'll apologize. Maybe we could get him back. Because he didn't say too much. He didn't do too much. He's just talking crazy, and we could get him back. So what he do? He doubles down. What's that? When you playing poker, hit, double down. He doubles down on what he say. They can't control me. They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. And they can control LeBron James. Why did he mention them people? Because those individuals, these are the type of people who we know are being controlled, right? We see that this is not even up for question. Now, reason why they send black people at black people, because they don't want to say anything, because then we can all say the inevitable is racist and is racist. So what they do, they send us at us, and they say, look, you better go get them. So they can't say nothing to us in that way, because they send us at us, because it's a little bit more palatable. That's my word. It's a little bit more easy, because they can say, yo, go get him. Go try to bring him back. Remember when you was young and you might have a sibling that's outside wilding, and with your grandmother, your aunt, your mother, what they do, they say, yo, you better go get him before I come out there. If I got to come out there, yo, go get him. You better tell, what they say, you better tell him something. Yo, you better tell him something. Do we all say that? Yo, you better tell him something. Tell him what I'm about. Tell him what's going to happen. So they try to talk to him. They try to say things to him. I know plenty of people called him. I know, get your man. Y'all better get y'all man. Because, listen, he playing the game that we know how this game ends. Better get your man. So what happens? Our favorites, the people that we love Shaq for dunking the ball. Why does Shaq got a billion commercials? Why does Shaq have... See, this is what I'm saying. Certain people in the whip. Shaq got a billion commercials. Charles Barkley never won a championship. Was a great player, Hall of Fame player, top 75. But you never won. But got a lot to say. You never won. We should only be listening to champions. We shouldn't be listening to a good player. So Charles Barkley going to speak. We already seen who LeBron James was sitting down with. So we ain't gotta. But did you ever see Shaq ring? Think about it. You ever seen Shaq ring? So he already let you know what side he playing for. He already let you know what side he playing for. Shaq just like, yo, look, loud and proud. We can't get rid of Shaq. Shit, we could be sitting there watching TV And Shaq could come up in the Yo Gabba Gabba commercial like, damn, Shaq down with everything. Shaq also wore a dress. Exactly. Charles Barkley also wore a dress. LeBron also wore a dress. So everybody that came for Kanye and Kyrie had on a dress before. So you know they in the whip. You know they in the whip. You know they're in the whip. So now they send us at us. They send us at us because, again, because we love these people for what they done or what they do. We love these people for what they done and what they do. We blinded by the real shit because it's Shaq. It's Shaq. How you gonna go against Shaq? Shaq is harmless. They was whooping Shaq ass in the NBA. Only person he ever flipped on was Brad Miller. Shaq is virtually has been harmless. We don't think Shaq is tough. We don't think Shaq is like that. So he's like the big person that he loved the children. You know, he does a lot of stuff. So at the end of it all, they send Shaq. They send all these guys. They send LeBron. So that's the sports figures, right? But we're not gonna listen to sports figures because we are hip hop. This has been a hip hop generation all around the board. We're hip hop. We ain't listening to no damn Shaq. We don't care what Shaq say. We definitely don't listen to Charles Barkley with his fake ass teeth. We don't even listen to Charles Barkley. We never listen to Charles Barkley. And we like what they got to do with anything. So what they do is, before they get that, he also says they can control Jay-Z and Beyonce, but they can't control me. And I won't name is up. And no name I won't name. Saying that they can't control me, and I say that about anybody. They could control them, but they can't control me. So I mention anybody. I mention anybody. I don't care. They could control all of them. They can't control me. So if they could control Jay-Z, and y'all should see, like I said, always follow the money, man. Always follow the money. You know, we love people of the same hue, the same background, but follow the money. Follow the money. You're going to start seeing who's the real bosses. That's what I told y'all many episodes ago. That whole black excellence shit is BS. I told y'all that. Black excellence. It ain't no black excellence. How could it be black excellence if it's control? How excellent could you be as a black man and black woman if you're controlled? If you are somebody's funding your excellence, is that really black excellence if you're funded? But to us, we see somebody with a couple of dollars, we automatically say, yo, he got a lot of money. How the hell is that a lot of money if he got $1 billion, but the person who's funding him got 10, 20, 30 billion? How is that a lot of money? So let's go back into what he said. The thing that he said about the minister, I didn't really understand that too much. So I got to really go back and listen to the minister, and then, because something might have went over my head, because I didn't think the minister said anything out of line to Kanye West. And you know the minister gonna speak the truth. Love him or hate him. It's always on point. It's on truth. It's the truth. And when the minister speak, I listen. Seriously. Any man that's 89, 90 years old, I'm going to listen to, because he done seen many moons and many suns more than I have. Done been around many presidents and been around a lot of stuff. And I just got to listen. You know what I'm saying? I got to listen, not to be hypnotized by what a person say, but I just got to listen, because again, we as a culture don't have any elder like that that's listening. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any elder that's listening like that. And again, love them and hate them, and people going to regurgitate stuff, Scientology in it. Listen, a lot of y'all don't even know nothing about nothing, because you don't research. You just pick your favorite person that said something about, again, somebody that's sent at people, and you listen to them, and that's just it. And the thing that's bugged out about it, no matter who comes before you as an elder, no matter who comes before you that's trying to edify you, give you knowledge, and give you stuff, you're going to knock down anyway. That's just a fact. So if it ain't the minister, it's going to be somebody else. No matter who it is, they're going to the same media that Kanye's talking about, the same media that the minister is talking about. They're going to send you information about this person, and then you're going to be judgmental and start dealing with all types of personal stuff about them that really don't got nothing to do with you. Or in all honesty, don't really got nothing to do with you. So again, what other elder that has seen that many rotations around the sun could teach you or tell you anything? Because y'all listening to YouTube scholars. Y'all listening to people who went to YouTube University. And it's a bunch of regurgitation. I done showed y'all the other day how I'm regurgitated. You know? So again, I mean, you know, it's funny because I'm not going to deviate from my build and what I'm saying, but I am going to address that and say something to say no to religion or religion. Do you know, like, atheism is also a part of WS? Did you know that? Because where we from as a people, we always had a spiritual system. We always believed in something. We always believed in something. So when you are talking no religion and all that, man, I see what I don't like about that is because when it came to civil rights, who you think was out there getting their head bust, marching, doing sit-ins and all that for us? It was black women going out there marching. It wasn't a lot of these punks. It was black women going out there marching and doing stuff. It was black women handing out plates in the churches and all that. So y'all got a lot of nerve disrespecting our other elders. Yeah, they didn't know what we knew. Yeah, they wasn't educated the way we are, where we was able to get knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on certain things. But they was doing what they knew. They was doing what they knew. And they was doing what they can to liberate us. But y'all punks will say, F them too. Y'all bugged out. That black church meant a lot in the hood. That black church meant a lot in that hood. That black church was feeding the homeless, was feeding the children. Handing out plates. Where's the food pantries at? For the people who can't afford food, where are the food pantries? You want to tell me where they are? Be your own boss and do you hand out food to anybody? Do you give to anybody? Hell no. So again, I am of age. I read, I study, but I'm not going to disrespect the people who came before me that used the tools that they had to do what they can do. Okay? It was a point in time where we didn't have knives, we didn't have cars, we didn't have planes, we didn't have machinery, but they still were able to do what they was going to do with the tools they had and made it happen. So salute to them, whether it was misinformation or whatever, they got us here. How can you go? See, this is the dumb shit that y'all said. You got to grow your own food. Do you know anything about irrigation? Where you getting your seeds from? Where you getting your seeds from? Do you know that it's illegal to collect rainwater? Did you know that? So where you getting your water source from? Anyway. Oh, I would have. So let me dispel something really quick. To be honest, doggy, someone like you would have existed back then anyway. You're a mixed breed. How am I a mixed breed? Did I ever say I was mixed breed? Did I ever say that I was mixed breed? Did I ever say I had anything in me besides black? Did I ever say that? Or you're just assuming that because of my complexion? When there's whole tribes on the continent that are lighter than me with blonde hair and blue eyes. See, again, y'all don't study. Y'all don't study. Y'all just regurgitate. I'm not black. Oh, anyway. I'm not even going. This is what happens. They're sent here to derail me. They're sent here to go away from the bill, and I can start talking to them like they're somebody, but you're here to watch me. I'm not here to watch you. Let me get back to the topic. So, anyway, so he also talked about them being controlled. So when we think of control, the first thing we think of is verbally. We think they're being controlled verbally because they're not speaking out and they're not saying nothing. No, they're being controlled mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's how they're being controlled. Because what does he say? He says, because we don't care what Charles Barkley and them can speak about Kyrie, but when it come to Kanye, they can't say nothing because that's not, we ain't mixing, and that Shaq fool bullshit. I wasn't never jacking that. I never was jacking Shaq as a rapper though, even though we got the joint with Prodigy, Mobb Deep, fire for Prodigy verse in the beat, and You Can't Stop the Rain with Biggie. But other than that, Shaq, he was he didn't earn his spot in rap. Let's just say that. He didn't earn his spot in rap. He definitely got what he could get from being Shaq, the basketball player. And his movies was trash. So how could they make it to where people in our culture, the hip hop culture, look like they're denouncing them too? So you got big mouth ass Boosie, who, like, everything that comes out his damn mouth is just stupid. I mean, we just got to be honest. He hasn't made a lick of sense since he talked. No Hook was dope, yes. He don't listen. So Boosie goes at him. We don't listen to Boosie for scholarship. We don't listen to Boosie because we gonna learn something. Boosie is equivalent to a juggler, a person who has a damn bird under his hat. You know what I'm saying? And hold on. Let me just, anybody who say anything stupid, just get them out of here, because I'm, you know. So so Boosie goes at him. Then Puffy goes at him. Diddy, Puffy, Love, Diddy Pop, whatever his name is. Diddy goes at him. And because he's a billionaire, my bad. Because he's a billionaire and he has one of the city girls, people still sweat him. Even though you know what you know, even though you seen everything he's done, even though you already know everything about Diddy, but you still rock with him. People still rock with him. He still get airtime. He still has millions of followers. People still drink Ciroc. People still support him. People still support him. You know what I'm saying? People still support him. So he speaks. So that's big when he speaks, because he's one of the major players financially in the culture. He's one of the gatekeepers. You know, he has a liquor. He's put out classic music. He has a show. The Breakfast Club is on Revolt. Drink Champs is on Revolt. Fat Joe's on Revolt. So, he's a player in the game where his word can mean something to some. Not to us, but But he's in the whip though. See, that's the thing. He's in the whip. We know Diddy's in the whip. He might be the damn whip. The whip keeper. He might wash the whip. Think about it. He might wash the whip. We know he's in the whip because everybody around him that, where they at? Where they at? So we could stop there. You know what I'm saying? We could stop there. So he gonna speak. Then you got Meek Mill. Who, honestly, he might be Kanye in a few years. He might be Kanye because he got away from these labels. He's trying to get away from some of the labels too, right? He's trying to get away from some of the labels too. He left Rock Nation. He's in a deal with Atlantic and Maybach Music. So he trying to get out too. But in order to get out, we know he's in the whip because he bunny hopped. He's getting flew around in helicopters by billionaires that own the Patriots? Explain that to me. So we know you in the whip. Upon leaving jail, they made a documentary about freeing him, all that stuff. All that stuff. They try to get rid of. They try to free him. They made a documentary. They did all types of stuff behind him. Now maybe his sentence was a little excessive, but you live in a Commonwealth state. Fuck is you out there wheeling and playing for? So it is what it is. Fuck you smoking weed for? And that's one of the conditions of your releases. So we know he in the whip. We know Meek in the whip. We've seen who we sit down to. We seen some of the things that he do. So I feel like Meek is going to speak out because Meek is trying to say, hey, I'm in the whip and I still rock with y'all. I still gonna do things that y'all want me to do. I just want a little freedom, man. I just want to be able to do me, but I'm still gonna listen to y'all. I'm still gonna do what y'all need me to do. Again, a dude from Philly that had the rustiest braids you ever saw in your life, that rap, that been signed to T.I., that was with Ross, Atlantic, Nicki Minaj, right? Oh, everything was set up for him. Everything was set up for him to win. So now you know billionaire sports team owners. You know billionaire sports team owners that flying you around in a private helicopter. You from Philly. I could see if it was like the Eagles, Robert Kraft. I mean, the fuck you doing with Robert Kraft? No, for real. What are you doing with Robert Kraft? It don't make no sense. So you in the whip. You in the whip. So you know he going speak out. Say, hey y'all, I know I'm trying to do my thing, but I'm still with y'all. I'm still with y'all. So I'ma speak out too. So now what happens is that we start. They're in our culture. They're in the culture that we rock with, that we really a part of. So that ain't working. That ain't working. Because remember, in this whole culture, nobody's saying nothing. Have you ever seen that? So, George Floyd, rest in peace. I can't breathe. Everybody spoke. Everybody has something to say. This is the biggest trending topic. This is something the whole world is seeing. Everybody spoke. Every black athlete, every black rapper, every activist, everybody spoke. Kanye West, and I'm going to leave Kyrie out, but Kanye West situation is the biggest thing trending. Nobody got nothing to say. Anybody quiet? The whole music industry, all these big ass mouth dudes, all these I got my podcast. Yo. Nobody saying nothing? So you already know what that's about. So this is where they was told, they the controllers, because Jay-Z not going to say nothing. Right? Jay-Z not going to say nothing. Jay-Z really don't speak out that much anyway, unless it's beneficial for him, right? So when you think about it, here we go. This is where he's at a point now where it ain't no coming back now. Where he said something that we thought, but again, he's on the inside of the culture where he done sat with some of these people. He done got to meet Mr. Claw. You know what I'm saying? He done got to meet Mr. Claw. He know what Charlie from Charlie's Angels look like. Straight up, because shit, you getting deals with Balenciaga and the Gap and Adidas giving you a sneaker. They gave you $1 billion? Whoa. So you was in the whip. So they're going to speak to you. You're going to get certain things. But I think, again, when they got his moms, I think that shifted him. So now what he said something that, what? Did he just say, my mama ain't here? My mama was sacrificed? Now hold up. Wasn't we saying that? Wasn't we saying that? Wasn't we saying, yo, it's a possibility? We were saying that when he just confirmed, he just said out of his mouth, my mother was sacrificed. Now, if your mother was sacrificed, by who? By who? By who? You. So, whoever did it, whoever's responsible, the people that can't control him, he just lets you know. I sold my soul to the devil. Then I'm going to God. I'm trying to go to God. I'm gospel. I'm charting on the gospel charts. I'm talking about Jesus is king. Jesus is king. But they sacrificed my moms. When he said that, when he said they sacrificed my moms, then he said, Michael Jordan, what about him, his daddy? He from Chicago. Bill Cosby's son, Dr. Dre's son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people are coming up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control and traumatize. Ooh, when he said that, I was like, damn, Dro. You just put a red dot on your head. You already had it. But now, yo, you just said something that we've been saying, that they call us conspiracy theories, conspiracy theorists. Y'all bugging. Because I told y'all a long time ago, what did I say? I said to y'all, the biggest money maker in the world is the pain of black people. If y'all, my core audience, you heard me say that plenty of times. The biggest money maker in the world is the pain and trauma of black people. This is just what it is. So when he said that, he gave us confirmation. Again, he's an insider, but this is how they play you. Everybody who speaks, they call you crazy. They call you crazy. And he's at the point where, yo, it's up. Whatever. They want to monetize and traumatize. He just told the secret of what they've been doing that some of us have been saying, but we don't have the voice. We don't have the cameras on us. You understand what I'm saying? When some of us do get the camera on us, we sitting there pissy drunk. We drinking, smoking, getting high. So if you're going to take your knowledge from a drunk, you might as well just go on the corner of your block and listen to the damn winos and listen to the homies that hang out in front of the liquor store. I don't know why y'all listening to them on YouTube. That's just real shit. So the people who's trying to give you information that get the views, look what they do. I don't smoke or drink. I done ate clean this week. Seriously, I done ate clean this week. I done worked out every day. Listen, I ain't playing. But people right in this space, the narcissist that's always talking, this, that, they sitting there bent, pissy drunk in front of you. That's why they so emotional, because they be drunk. So if you're going to listen to a drunk, you might as well go on the corner of your block and go to the liquor store. Listen to them drunks too. You might as well go listen to them. Where we from in the hood, the winos, we don't listen to the winos. We don't listen to the drunks. They don't get our attention. And it ain't about a drunk. You right, Trez Leche Love. A drunk person speaks a sober mind. But this is the problem with that. See, a lot of people who drink excessively are severely depressed. Alcohol is a downer. It lowers your serotonin level. It lowers that. It is a depressant. That's why people need to drink to have heart. Because if they not drunk, they mute, quiet, and scared. But as soon as they get some yak in their system, they get them beer muscles. Alcohol is a depressant. Do your research. Stop following what somebody said. Because what did they do? Off topic, but we'll get right back. The so-called indigenous people of this land, the so-called Native Americans, the so-called Indians, they got reparations. They got reservations. They got casinos, all of that. But what did they do to them? Unfortunately, a lot of them are alcoholics. You know what goes on in them reservations? Just do your research. They're alcoholics, unfortunately. That's real. So they gave them all the yak they want. That's why it's called spirits. In your hood, it's called liquor store. In their community, it's called wine and spirits. That's just the truth. It's a lot going on them reservations. It's a lot. It's not a stereotype because it's the truth. But again, y'all don't research. You can just look it up. Open another tab and look it up. Matter of fact, I'll do it for you because, again, I'm receipt man and research man. I'm not here to lie before you. There is no cup here. There is no reefer here. I like to say reefer. There is no reefer here. There's no pills in this system. It's just vitamins and water. Let's look it up together. But this is messing up my audio for my podcast, but I'm gonna do it. So for people who's listening on the audio, I'm start researching something, so bear with me. My audio family. I just looked up alcoholism in Native Americans. Nearly a quarter of Native Americans report binge drinking in the past month. This was in September of 14th. A quarter of them? Now, mind you, this is, do Native Americans have higher addiction rates? The rates of substance abuse among Native Americans are generally much higher than those of the general U.S. population. Why do indigenous people drink so much? Serious condition. Alcoholism boils down to serious condition. Look it up for yourself. Just look it up for yourself. What's the number one killer of Native Americans? Heart disease. Caused by what? So you could look it up for yourself. Who introduced alcohol to the natives? I rest my case. I rest my case. Again, you can read and look up stuff for you. Indigenous people and alcohol. It is said that the alcoholism has been more devastating for Native Americans than any other tool that was introduced during the European colonialism. For a variety of reasons, alcohol has had devastating effects for indigenous people, often affected this population more profoundly than other substances. In this post, man, listen, man, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Go play with them other dudes. Go play with them other dudes. Stop playing with me. I ain't no fool. I ain't no fool. I do research. I read books. So cut it out. Stop playing with me. Play with them other people. What did I say that they gave them? Didn't I say that? Yeah, they call it fire water. But stop playing with me. Go play with them other people. I'm not saying I'm a scholar. I'm not saying I'm the brightest. But I read. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not against drinking. I'm not against smoking. I'm not against that. But it's a time and a place for everything. And if you are a person that's trying to give me information, you cannot give me information drunk. That's all I'm saying. For a non-drinker, if you are a non-drinker, or say you are a drinker, but you didn't have your taste yet, and somebody come to you and try to talk to you and they drunk, do you want to hear that shit? Let's just keep it real. Like, homie, you bent. You getting on my nerves. You bent right now. But again, I research. I read books. There's no emotion. There's no antics. There's none of that weird shit. We read. We study. We exchange information. So this is, then I can show you books. Because even every research is a source. When you can show the source, it's not coming from me. I can show you different sources. So how did Kanye break the oath in clothing? How did he break the oath? He told the secrets. He told the secrets of the sacrificing. He told the secrets of how people are being controlled. He wasn't supposed to do that because remember, I sold my soul to the devil with a crappy deal. But at least it came, hold on, let me make sure, let me get the quote right. I sold my soul to the devil, that's a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys and a happy meal. That's what he said. So when somebody tells you, I sold my soul to the devil, now let me give you another one, just in case you think I'm just bugging. Who else said they sold to the devil? What other rapper said they sold to the devil? What other rapper said they sold to the devil? Snoop Dogg. How many Snoop Dogg commercials do you see? Why is Snoop Dogg so large? Why is he so big? Just ask yourself. Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart? Snoop Dogg? Now, Tupac, what he kept saying, I didn't sell my soul. I didn't sell my soul. My soul, I don't want to sell my soul. I didn't sell my soul. Watch Tupac breaking the oath. So a lot of these individuals have to, well, you know what have to happen to them. But nobody, because Tupac, what was he on before he died? Don Killuminati. Yo, Big Smoke, if you don't know the oath I'm talking about, man, go watch them niggas who drink and smoke, man. I can't fuck with people with slow gases, man. This is advanced, man. It's high science right here. Y'all niggas be wanting gossip. I already spoke it. It's high science here. Like what else do you want? Want me to talk about Quavo and Saweetie or something like that's what y'all want? The fuck do y'all want? Like y'all, yo, you gotta pick up what I'm putting down. Because a lot of times anyway. So right now, again, with Kanye, right now, respectfully, remember before Prodigy passed away, remember what path he was on. And they try to tell us Prodigy passed away from choking on an egg. You understand what I'm saying? Just really think about it. Come on, man. So again, I mean, DMX said it, but unfortunately, look at the demise of DMX. It was very, because remember DMX was kicked out the whip too. And DMX suffered. But again, before I go, listen, y'all really have to, pay attention. It is facts sometimes mixed in with some fallacies. But when some people start speaking a certain way, no, ODB was saying it. Pimp C. Listen to one of the last Pimp C interviews. He started talking. Hold on, let me do a job really quick, because some people just gotta go. I can't, they gotta go. They gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? They gotta leave. They gotta do something else. They can't be here with us. Because again, they when you're having an intelligent conversation, a lot of unintelligent people sometimes, they don't add on, they don't hit like, they don't donate, they don't do nothing. They're just here to disrupt you. And I know that y'all are being sent. So Kanye West exposed the sacrifices. He exposed the people missing. You know how many people are missing in Hollywood? So if you're from Los Angeles, California rather, you know what I'm talking about. To us, Hollywood Boulevard is always glamour and glitz. They get in the star. Go to Hollywood Boulevard. Listen, man, go to Hollywood Boulevard. DC Stunner, I appreciate you. Go to Hollywood Boulevard. It is homeless. It's dirty. It's people walking around barefooted. It's people walking around barefooted on Hollywood Boulevard. Dead serious. I was flabbergasted. I was flabbergasted. I was like, what the? Yo. So I'm thinking Hollywood, Hollywood. Yo, when you go to Hollywood Boulevard, you like, yo, what is this? Yo. That shit ain't nothing like you think it is. Trust me. It's people walking around talking to themselves. It's all, yo. That fucked me up. And let's not talk about what's the beach? Just the homelessness in Hollywood, period. Not Hollywood, in California really will fuck your head up. You ain't never seen this much homeless people. So it's not a big deal to grab a homeless person up and experiment on them. I mean, they're homeless. Who cares, right? What's the name of the beach out there where there's people that live on the beach? Yo, in California, people live... Venice Beach, yes, thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. You know what I'm saying? Slick Tom, thank you for the donation. Yo, it's people that live at the bus stop. Yo, they live at the bus stop. They live there. They got crazy banging tents. Because California, it's a lot of highway. Yo, they live under every underpass. I'm not bullshitting you. They live under every underpass in California. You ain't never seen. So when he say a lot of people coming up missing in Hollywood, I mean, these are people that nobody cares about, right? Unfortunately, or maybe they do care about, but they're in, these conditions. It's easy to grab them up. How could they be accounted for? So when he's exposing, like, yo, this is happening, that's happening, it's like, yo, you can't come back now. Now they can't. I don't think they can't grab. He can't come back now. He can't come back because you called out prominent names. Because now, how do you repair the relationship with Diddy, with Jay-Z, Beyonce? He's talked about the man wife. So now, and he like, it's up. It's up. So again, I respect his bravery. Thank you for the information. Thank you for confirming what a lot of us thought. Right? And he might have, unfortunately, gave up his, not his grippers, his, I don't want to say it, but he might have just gave his life saying that. Because now, ain't no coming back for him. They don't want him back now. So right now, and Blizz said this. Blizz said, yo, they lining him up to take him out. He said that to me a month ago. Yo, they lining him. They lining him. So, hopefully he know what he's doing. Hopefully he's safe. Hopefully he, find a way. And I just say, yo, man, seriously, just go off, just go off the grid. You know what I'm saying? Just go off the grid for a little while. And I do like the fact that he say he like he just travels, he moves from city to city. But again, you say he could be self-sufficient. How could you be self-sufficient when the bank tell you we don't want your money in here? Have you ever heard of that? Listen, they take drug dealers' money. They take blood money. They take money from some of the most heinous people on earth. And they told him they don't want his money. Have you ever heard of a bank telling somebody to remove millions of dollars from here? We don't even want your money in here? You ain't never heard of no shit like that. The bank telling somebody we don't want your money? That's the first time I ever heard of that. So, if something happened to him, which I hope nothing happened to him, but if something happened to him, we gonna deep dive. We're going to not listen to what they tell us because he done told us. They sacrificed my moms. And again, the question that you gotta ask, who is they? Because his mother went to get cosmetic surgery. She didn't go under a procedure because she had some type of ailment. She went to get cosmetic surgery. And he told they sacrificed my moms. It's not that I'm talking it up. Yo, it is what it is. Everybody who spoke a certain way, it just was what it was. We just didn't have the knowledge to know what comes with speaking a certain way. We just, yo, they the real, they the truth. Everybody who was truth, everybody who spoke the truth, whether it was kind of coded or put out there, look what happened to them. It just is what it is. Shit, to be forewarned is to be forearmed, right? At least he know what's coming. At least he know how other people's stories ended. So now he know how to combat. See, again, I'm a chess player. One of the best ways of playing chess is your move, but the anticipation of the other person's move. And then you get into their mind state. So again, you don't got to believe it. You could think it's all BS. You could take it as BS. You could take it as a grain of salt. You could go mop your floor right now. You could just finger bang yourself. I don't care what you do right now. You do whatever you want to do. You could just take it for what it is, or you cannot. Or you cannot. But what I'm saying to y'all, and if you look back at the video, yo, he know the people that he talking about. He just didn't name them yet. Or did he? Or did he? Or did he? See, again, for slow people, because a lot of people be so spaced the fuck out sometimes, they don't even be, you like, oh, he just told me without telling me. Like sometimes when I speak to y'all, my audience know what I'm talking about because I said it a few times so they get it. But it ain't for everybody. That's why when y'all come in here and say, what does that mean? I ain't telling you. You got to figure it out. He already said names. And if you think it's Jay-Z, LeBron, and Boosie, and Diddy, and them niggas, yeah, okay. Okay. Keep thinking it's them. Keep thinking it's them. But I know, you know, a lot of people know more than, you know. Like I said, I'm going to be real with you. I never been in the whip. So I don't know who Dr. Claw is, right? I don't know who Dr. Claw is. I don't know who Charlie from Charlie's Angel is. I don't know. I never even, I've been in record labels before, and I dealt with A&Rs. I dealt with a few executives, but I ain't never been in no food chain. Because like I said on Drink Champs, if you watch it, I said, listen, there's always an elephant. Go back and watch that, please. The only difference is I ain't have a beard then. Go watch that. Watch what I said. And I took the time to go because I knew I was on revolt. I knew I was on revolt. So it was important that I said certain things. That's why when I got there, I said certain things. One of the things I said was, I let it be known, I'm not here to keep no secrets. I don't know how to do it. Straight up and down, I don't know how to do it. What did I say? I said, yo, everybody will act like there's no elephant in the room, and I'm the person who walk in the room and say, yo, it's a fucking elephant in here. What's going on? Did I not say that? I said that to the world. See, not only was it on YouTube, it was on television. So I let them know I'm not down. Don't come at me with it. Don't come at me with amount of bread. Don't come at me with nothing, because I'm not going to be compromised. I'm not going to conform. Matter of fact, I got t-shirts. Hold on. Shameless plug really quick, but it ain't shameless because it's mine. I got t-shirts and hoodies. Let me show you how real I am with it. Let me show you how real I am with it. You can go to my merch site, shop.doggiediamondstv.com. That's one of the good ways of supporting me with buying my merch. But again, let me show y'all something. Did I make these in hoodie? Look at this hoodie. What does this hoodie say? What is the title of this hoodie? Uncompromised. That is what I'm selling. That is me. Uncompromised. You can get it in asphalt heather. You can get it in athletic heather. And you can get it in black. It only goes up to a 2X. This how real it is. Uncompromised. Period. So that's me. So when I go in these places, listen, man, I don't care what y'all doing. I ain't with it. That's why you don't get in certain situations. I ain't in no situation, I don't feel like they won't do this for me, because I don't need nobody to do anything for me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need anybody to do anything for me. I'm not in a situation where, let me tell you something. When I first came into this culture, I knew what my purpose was, right? My purpose was to give a voice to the voiceless, right? My purpose was to give a voice to the voiceless, right? That was my purpose. So I knew that I wasn't going to get certain shit, but I didn't care though. So in 2015, let me give y'all this real quick before I go. 2015, y'all know that prior to 2015 to 2008 to 2015, I was Mr. Forbes DVD. You never heard me. You never saw me. You just heard the voice. And that was it. I was just about putting out all the content. But my attitude and the way that I spooked a lot of people. And I was being told, I said this before, so ain't nothing new. I was being told that what I was saying was compromising people's rap career. Not people, one person, their rap career. And it was compromising the website, because I say I don't have no filter. I was saying what I want. I was saying real shit. I was saying shit that was real, and people was getting calls because I was saying certain shit. Yo, he can't say that directly. Yo, he can't say that. Yo, tell him he can't say that. Yo, he can't be saying that. That was the calls people was getting about me. And not people, one person. Yo, I said, you know what? I don't have no filter. I don't want to be in the whip. I don't want to be a rapper. I don't want to be around these people. I'm good with that. I just want to do my interviews and do my content as that. But I don't want to be buddy and with people. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start my own shit. I knew I was alone. I knew I was by myself. I knew I was alone. Man, they trying to mess with it. I knew I was alone. Right? I knew I was alone, and I knew that was it. I knew that's it for me. Yo, you by yourself. But you don't need nobody. You got you. I knew I was alone. I knew people was cowards. I knew people still wanted to, had record deal dreams and deal dreams and all that. I knew I was alone. I knew, yo, this truth, man, this shit lonely. You understand what I'm saying? This shit lonely. Look at my latest Instagram post. I was like, yo, I know I'm alone. These niggas is pussy. I ain't that. I'm still gonna speak the truth. So that's, I realized, yo, nobody gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So what? So what? The truth is always lonely. The lie is, that's group. But I'm a free thinker. And I was like, yo, niggas is scared to tell the truth. And why should I be scared to tell the truth when I don't want to protect your lies? Your lies is what got people beat, what got people publishing taken, what made people give they grippers up, what made people have to do some of the things that Kanye said that he might have took. That's the lie. I don't want to, I can't protect that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Nah. I ain't doing it. I'm a rebel. And I knew me being a rebel, the only issue was I didn't have certain information, so that's why I'm still here with y'all, right? But I knew that they not gonna let me get there. And that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. So they going to play with my numbers. They're going to do a lot of stuff. And I know a lot of people be saying that that's BS. I know they're going to. I know because I already know, right? But it is what it is. I accept it. There's no crying. I accept what they're going to do to me because remember, I'm still playing and still navigating in their industries, on their systems, on their shit. So how could I expect them to allow me to get really, really big on YouTube and other platforms, and it's their platform, and I'm not talking all that good about them? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You understand what I'm saying? So it is cool. But what it did do, it was liberating because I was able to stand on my own. To stand on my own. I knew I was on my own. If I could, before I go, I do want to read this Instagram post because it's very, very important. And if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds, on Twitter, on all social media. But it's very, very important. What I said in this post is very, very important because it was an ode to myself and it was an ode to, my audience and people who support me. Because when people try to say, you bitter, you crazy, all that shit. Listen, this is what I said on Instagram. I said, and this was a message to my followers and people who think it's cool. And you can see all the people with blue checks. It's a lot of people with blue checks. They know me. They know how I give it up. So I said, want to be a rebel against the system? Think it's cool to tell it like it is with no filter? Then you have to be ready, able, and willing to stand on your own alone. No complaining when no one stands with you. I stood alone since 2015 and never looked back. True warrior. So I said, I've never been the one trying to protect relationships with people I don't even know. The truth is not disrespectful. If I tell the truth about you, why are you mad at me? I'm more mad about the lies the industry tells. You can't pay me, conform me, break me. I speak the truth to power always. So I know I'm Fadolo. And I got a comrade like Blizz. I got other comrades, some comrades that you can't see, you don't need to know, right? But I know what I'm talking about. I know what the type of time I'm on. That shit lonely. But not lonely in the way where you feel sad or you feel gloomy. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing that's deep about it is that even in this situation, I still spawn people who take pieces of me and my intellect and try to remix it and do it. Now, the biggest thing I want y'all to see, and this is very, very important, because when individuals say, you know, did I erase it? Yeah, Folio erased it today. Damn, why did I erase that? My bad, y'all. I erased something I shouldn't erase. Damn, do they got a trash? Hold on, I want to show y'all something. Again, one more time before I go. This is very important. Very, very important. Because again, people will always try to minimize me and that's fine. That's fine. As long as the people know that's matter. I'm not here to be on certain things. But let's go to my Instagram really quick. Let's go to my Instagram. Let's go to my Instagram. Peep this.
Reasons why I started Drink Champs. I don't necessarily agree with you all the time.
I'm an asshole.
You're an asshole. Yes, you are.
I love it.
But I love the accountability you take. I love the fact that you face it face on. And if it wasn't for you, there would not be a Drink Champs.
Say that again to the camera. Where's the camera at?
You're one of the reasons why I started.
Need I say any more? So again, there's a lot of bravery in the truth, but then there's a very dark side to the truth. And you got a lot of people that play both sides. We might get into that one day. We might have to get into that one day. And I'm just telling anybody out there, this is from now on. From now on, if you say anything about me disparaging and I don't like it, I'm going to pull out receipts and I'm dropping ether for everybody who say my name in a way that I don't like. Seriously. And that Nori Door shit, miss me with that. Go to the other platform and use them slogans. Don't come here with that shit. Go to the platform. And I'm telling you right now, I got ether. I got ether. I'm just gonna tell motherfuckers, leave me the fuck alone. I'm gonna speak how I like to speak. I'm gonna speak the truth. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And try to, as the best I can to my ability, give you information on what I know. I don't talk about what I don't know. That's why I'm not on here every day just yapping. I don't know everything. Some shit I don't know. And I can't emotional you it. I can't emotion it. I don't know. And again, besides Nori apologizing and doing all that, Nori is protecting himself. Everybody not ready. That's what y'all got to realize. Yo, everybody not ready, man. Everybody not ready to give up that wraith, to give up that house, to give up them that material things that they put before us to think that makes us valid. And I'm not saying that with him. I'm just saying everybody not ready. Seriously, everybody not ready. And you have to be in a situation to say, yo, are you willing to give all this up? Because many people say they're willing to give it all up, but how could you be willing to give something up you never had? Think about it. Okay, nobody more emotional than me? Okay, because I've sat here and cried and fuck out of here. Everybody not ready. Everybody not ready. So I don't even be mad at people for doing what they do. Everybody not ready. You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all act like assholes on Instagram and social media and all that for nothing. So imagine a person getting millions of dollars and having houses and all that. Y'all act like dickheads for free. Seriously. You drinking, smoking excessively, wilding out, fighting, bad music, or everybody not ready. And the dope thing about it is when you keep it real with yourself and say you're not ready, then I respect it. I respect it. Everybody not ready. I can't never cry about what I didn't never have. You know what I'm saying? I can't cry about what I never had. But I want to tell y'all something, and this is so deep because I got to keep reiterating this, and I got to say this every show like I do my promo. This got to be a part of the promo. You people, every last one of you, have the power. You have the power to change so much that you don't know, and you relinquish your power to people who are powerless. Some people are so broke, all they have is money. Want me to repeat that? Want me to help you? Want me to break it down? Some people is so broke, all they have is money. And move. They just know Scrooge McDuck. They just know they money pit. They don't know anything. So they're going to take the money for everything. So again, like, you expecting people to do something that they're not built to do. They're not well read. They're not well seasoned. They don't know. Stop making them your heroes. But you have more power than them. Because you could push buttons. Or what you can do, you can stop watching them. You can stop watching them. You can stop pushing like. You can stop supporting them by caring, by speaking to them. Because every time you type something, the SEO picks it up, right? Good or bad. Every time you type something, every time you put something on the internet, it gets picked up. So it helps them. So when I say hit like on the video, I'm not saying hit like because you like me. I'm saying hit like because it shows the people who's trying to stop builds like this. Nah, this is what the people want. This is what the people want. For example, everybody love Nas. King Disease this, King Disease that. So how come somebody like 6ix9ine a stream more than Nas? If he's the GOAT, why he's not treated like the GOAT? You know why? Because bad news travel fast. People prefer the jester more than they love the king because the jester is entertaining. The king just sit there. The king just king. The jester is there to entertain the king. So again, y'all want to be entertained. Y'all love low vibrating shit. Y'all love shit that's going to, ooh, yo, you heard that? Yo, he went in. Y'all love that. But go look at any of Nas videos. It ain't 400, 500 million videos. It ain't up there like that. It ain't 200 million. So you show more love to what you hate and neglect what you love. So what do you really love and what do you really hate? Because if you don't show love to what you love, that's a form of hate. But you showing hate to what you hate, but it manifests itself as love because you are giving an analytic, you are leaving a comment, you are hitting dislike. But when Nas video come out, you don't even say nothing. You don't type like. You don't say, yo, Nas is the GOAT. Nas is the greatest. That's why Nas is selling Hennessy. That's why he's doing what he have to do to get to his money. Because the people that should come out in droves and support him don't. And that's why a lot of the people that you so-called don't like is winning. You know why? Because you give it all your attention, because you're going to go right to the negative, and I'm guilty of that too. Sometimes I'll see comments, people say, yo, I love you, yo, you my dude. Sometimes I ignore that. Somebody say something that I don't like, I'll go right to that. That's just something that we do, unfortunately. But we have to recondition ourselves and reprogram ourselves because they programmed us. Like I told y'all before, ain't no robots coming to take over the world. Ain't no Terminator 2, 3 shit. You are the robot now because you walk around with your program in your hand. Your program is your telephone. Everything in that phone tells you what to do, what to say, how to act, give you your emotion, everything. Make you horny, make you mad, make you laugh, make you cry. You are the robot. Right on your phone. I went in this pizzeria today to get my niece and my nephew a pizza pie today. And I said to this family, I don't know them, but I said to them, I said, what do y'all all have in common right now? I said, what? I said, every last one of y'all is on your phone at the dinner table. Y'all not even talking to each other. Y'all are all on your phone. Y'all don't even realize it because you've been conditioned to do that. You've been conditioned to walk around with this shit in your hand all day, every day. Now call my 651 number. You're never going to get answer. You know why? Because I don't have that phone on me. I don't know where my phone is at sometimes. I'm just being real. I don't answer my phone. Because I can't name 5 people on one hand that I want to talk to. I just don't. So again, you have to reprogram yourself, and you got to reprogram. And the minute you pull away from this shit that you so-called don't like and don't give it no attention, you're going to force them to change. But the minute you show hate to what you don't love and neglect what you love, what are you really doing? So you think a person rather get 2,000 negative comments or get 3 positive comments? Shit, you need interaction. All of that shit is SEO. All of that is an analytic. Shit, even a thumbs down is an analytic. But you don't know this because nobody is telling you this. Nobody is teaching you this. That's why everybody's always talking about numbers, my numbers, my numbers, my numbers. Shit, half of the numbers you get sometimes be people that don't like you. Let's just keep it real. A lot of people ain't loved. It's just that people want to see the shit show. That's why people share shit. Let somebody fall or bust their head open. People mail that shit out. How, listen, ask yourself this. Ask yourself this. How many graduations get shared? How many weddings get shared? How many babies' first steps get shared? How many first words get shared? How many children counting get shared? How many of that do you see? Go through your timeline. Give me one video you saw that. But people falling, people fighting, people acting like assholes. That shit get shared. That's all through your timeline. And sadly, we've been so conditioned to look at it, we don't even know we doing it. Overground TV. I'm a bounce. But I had the weirdest dream. Don't eat no chocolate before you lay down. It's true. Oh, it's true. No Kurt Angle. Don't eat no chocolate before you sleep. So I got up this morning. I broke my fast, but my first meal of the day is I wanted to try something different. So I ate this protein bar that's chocolate. It was good as hell. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is because they don't pay me. But I ate this protein bar, right? And it's chocolate. So I ate the protein bar. And they say if you eat chocolate before you go to sleep, you have bad dreams. It's true. It's true. I had 2 bad dreams this morning. I don't ever even be dreaming. I had 2 bad dreams in the morning. So the first dream I had, it was 4 tornadoes coming at me. 4 tornadoes. Fuck I'ma do? So I woke up. Like, Then I went back to sleep. I said, you can eat chocolate, but just not before you go to sleep. Just for me. So I went, but I was running. But where am I going? So then I lay back down and go to sleep. They nuked us. They fucking nuked us. I saw the nuclear bomb going over me. I looked back this way. It was one flying in the distance really far away. I looked this way. It was another one flying. And then when I looked to the front, I saw the mushroom cloud. And then I just saw a flash of light. It was over. That was a bad dream. I ain't fucking with that. I ain't like that. So, do not. Shout out to my bro Bomani. Don't eat no chocolate before you go to sleep. Don't eat no chocolate. I saw the mushroom cloud. And then I seen that. Whoo, it was over. That shit scared the shit out of me. I don't be scared. I ain't scared of shit. Shout out to the homie Bigger Threat too. See, the people tapped in. The people who matter be tapped in. And everybody matters. My supporters matter. Like, again, man, I be overwhelmed sometimes with the love and support because, again, I know with some of the things that I say and some of the way that I think, I know that shit ain't popular. you ain't gonna have a bunch of friends. Shit, niggas trying to get in the whip. Motherfuckers want to be down. Niggas want to be down. Niggas are like, yo, fuck that. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it. What you don't do, I'll do. That's how it is. So it ain't nobody gonna stand when you know. But yo, I had a dream of nuclear war and tornadoes. I ain't never dreamt no shit like that. I done dreamt that there was some fat asses around me. I done got dome in my dream. I done had all sorts of type of fun, but I ain't never dreamed of no nuclear bombs. What the fuck? Whoa. That shit was scary. But the truth, sometimes it's subjective, and then some people have their version of the truth. But when I speak to y'all, I like to come with facts. I like to, I like to show y'all where I'm getting it from, and if I'm wrong in my source, then we can correct one another. But I'll never just come shoot from the hip. That's why I'm a fact man. I'm receipt man. Y'all know me, I'm receipt man. Anything I say, yo, what? Because like I said, I read thousands of books. You know what I'm saying? I read Behold a Pale Horse. I read Behold a, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little different. I got dome in my dream. That's like the best dream. I'm not really a TV person. I'm not an individual who sit there and watch TV. I'm not binge watching shows. I do watch Law and Order SVU. Reason why I like Law and Order SVU is because it's based off of actual events. So sometimes I be watching stuff and I be like, I heard that story. And I just like anything about the law from both sides, the law from the prosecution and the law from the defendant. I love to watch that stuff because I be learning loopholes, and stuff. So, we read, you know what I'm saying? That's why Kareem every Saturday night, he do book club, and again, if more people don't support the book club, I told him to stop doing it. Honestly, I just, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fasting. Like, my intermittent fasting is crazy right now, man. I've been eating clean I've been eating clean. Like, I ain't playing. I'm gonna do this photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm about to get it, there's some things going on with me. So, I know what's to come for me. And again, I'm the sole controller of my destiny. What I put into my body, what I put into my mind. And I keep telling y'all, food is bigger than what you eat orally. It's what you also intake mentally. You know what I'm saying? And if you listen to a mental midget, you're never going to be a giant. So again, there's just certain shit, I just bypassed it. You know what I'm saying? This is not for me. That's why I try to point y'all in a direction. I try to point y'all. So, no snacks, no chips. Y'all know I love my hummus and chips. No snacks, no chips, no eating after a certain time, all water, no popcorn. Just straight up just getting to it because and in the gym every day. Like right now, I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? And again, I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing. And I drink my smoothie. I drink a smoothie of, this is the Kanye thing. We off that. I just gonna do that. So I eat one meal a day. The rest of the day is fruit. I eat fruit. And I drink my smoothie that I make. So my smoothie consists of bananas, goji berries, cocoa nibs, the cacao, like the real cacao. Sometimes blueberries, but I put chia seed, hemp seed, flax seed, water, dates, and then my sea moss gel. And I eat, that's a meal for me. I drink that every day. with my supplement. You know what I'm saying? With my turmeric, with my omega 3, with my probiotic. Yo, my multivitamin. I made up the recipe, honestly. But I want y'all to know though, probiotics is very important. Every disease, a lot of stuff start in your gut. Honestly, a lot of stuff comes through your gut. So what you have to do, sometimes you have to make sure your digestive system is order. And you got to take a probiotic. It's in yogurt, it's in stuff, but I take a probiotic. Um I got listen, if you see what I got, it's crazy, but I got everything. You know what I'm saying? And again, the biggest fast is I fast from people. I know. Listen, I know I'm supposed to go live every day. I know I'm supposed to be on Instagram all day. I know I'm supposed to be I don't like avocados. Fuck avocados as a staff record label in the crew. I do not like avocados. I know that sounds crazy, but I just don't like them. So, but I fast from people, man. Goji berries are very expensive, but you could get like a bag for a couple. But y'all gotta listen. If y'all follow me on other places besides YouTube, I give out a lot of information, like real information. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta follow me. That's it. You gotta look. You know what I'm saying? The way you follow her because she got a fat ass, the way you follow her because she got big titties, the way you follow the twerkers. Yeah, you could do all that, but then sometimes you gotta follow people who gonna give you information that you need to sustain. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tap in. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's called, tapping into your higher consciousness. I wouldn't do a colon cleanse because I don't need to cleanse my colon. That's something that's abrupt. Your colon has to you could do that over a course of time. A lot of times you see, we live in a microwave world, right? So we want results fast. That's not, if you believe in the Bible, right? Say you believe in the Bible, or if you don't believe in the Bible, that's on you, whatever. It was written that God took 7 days to build the heavens and earth. Now just think of how you couldn't even fathom mentally how big the heavens and earth is, right? Mentally you can't, because you could go in a football stadium and say, damn, this stadium is big. Imagine 1 billion stadiums, right? So you're not going to be able to mentally fathom that. So if it took God 7 days to build the heavens and earth, what make you think you're going to do something overnight? So again, eat your greens, eat your fruit, a lot of water. A lot of water is very, very important. And, cleansing your liver. I'm not a doctor, fam. I don't really know. I'm just keep it real with you. I'm not a person that can tell you how to heal yourself. I can't. I could just tell you how to heal yourself mentally, the steps to take mentally, as well as, again, you have to pull out of certain situations. You have to. And I don't put almond milk or any of that in my smoothie. I use water. And I just use, where I get my sweet, I use dates. So a lot of stuff I drink is very high fiber, as well as it got all the omegas, it got everything, right? I don't like using that because oat milk and all of those milks is just empty calories that you don't need. You need a liquid. So liquid can come from, the best liquid ever is water. Liquid is water. So you just put water in there, and with all them ingredients between the banana and the goji berries and all that, it's gonna all emulsify anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you really just, what are you putting that in there for? It doesn't make any sense. Sometimes I put a little cinnamon in my thing too. So I got chocolate, I got cinnamon. The dates is nice because when you make a smoothie, you're gonna need something sweet. So sometimes if you don't do dates, you want to do a pineapple, and sometimes pineapples is not sweet, But I don't like coconut water. I'm just be real with you. I just use regular spring water. That's real with you. I just use regular spring water. I don't, you know, it's not rocket science. And then you can switch your smoothie up. You can throw a piece of ginger in there. You can throw some spirulina. I don't know how to pronounce that 100%, but you could throw that in there. Just anything green. So you can do your green smoothies, then you could do your fruit smoothies. You know what I'm saying? Listen, put it all in there. Put it all in there. Because it's all going to go down the same way and come out the same place. Put it all in there, and then you can alternate. You know what I'm saying? You can alternate. Today, I'm going to drink my green smoothie. Tomorrow, but yo, listen, right? We had 3,000 people in the room when I was talking about the shit. It like 1,000 people left when you start speaking about health. I'm telling you, I'm not lying to y'all. We had 3,000 people in here at one point. The minute we start talking about health and cleansing ourselves and bettering ourselves, they leave. Look, I ain't bugging. So I got, I ain't bugging. I do turmeric because I work out a lot, right? So when you work out, sometimes when you do certain heavy weights, sometimes it can be hard on your joints. So turmeric is good for inflammatories. But like I said, yeah, Vera, Mickey, they not ready. Everybody not ready, So again, do one smoothie like this today, do one like this tomorrow. And I'm telling you, when you go to the bathroom, you're going to drop a deuce like a newborn baby. You're going to be like, yo! Because it ain't going to be hard. It's not going to be soft. And so much waste going to come out your body. You're going to be like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, you're going to look in that toilet and be like, yo! What's happening to me? Rebooting that system. You know what I'm saying? Rebooting that system, getting that out. But I'm telling you, you're going to look in that toilet, you're going to be like, yo. And, your digestive system is very important because you got to think a lot of things rot and spoil, right? So it's rotting and spoiling in your system and you're carrying it around with you. So you got to get it out the best way you could. And again, I don't do cleanses. I don't do any of them things. I just try to eat clean and just let it come out naturally and don't force it, because what a lot of the cleanses does, and not the center cleanse, but a lot of times when you do laxative and stuff, all it really does is weaken your stomach muscles and it's just going to run out you. Then you're going to get the runs. Now, the problem with the runs is that you can get dehydrated as well. So you'll feel run down and dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? So again, just, fast from people, fast from that TV, fast from the social media. Don't fast from my YouTube. But fast, just take time for yourself. And I'm not, believe it or not, I'm not really a big meat eater. I'm not a vegan or vegetarian, but I'm not a big meat eater, and there's never been. I was when I was heavier. I'm fucking some steak up and all that, but I don't do that now, So I feel like, and I'm gonna be very transparent with y'all, as I always am, though. But I feel like after my brother died, after my aunt died, was a blow. But I still had family to lean on. Then my brother passed away. Then my sister passed away. I felt like, what the fuck? And all I had was, my immediate family. But then I had y'all. So you remember seeing me come on here some nights where I'm mentally drained, where I'm pouring my heart out, and this has been my to a certain extent, y'all been my psychologist, but I felt like when my family passed away, I felt like I fell off. I felt a little lost. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, um I felt lost. Like, damn, like I speak to my brother every day of my life. Every day of my life. Maybe 4 or 5 times a day. Right? I speak to my brother. And it just was a point where he just not there no more. And I felt a little lost for a minute. And one of the things that snapped me out of it is because I had to realize why I started. So whenever you get lost and you feel lost and you feel like you falling off track and you're not where you need to be, always remember why you started. Always remember why you started. Remember why you started. Remember, yo, I started this because of this. I started this because of that. And the mission ain't over. So, yo, get back to it. Get back on it. So I'm a person who's very extreme. Don't be like me with the extremities, because I know what I'm willing to do. Everybody's not willing to do it. But I'm a person who looks in the mirror and I say to myself, you fucking up. And again, sometimes you can look at yourself and sometimes you can look through yourself. It's a difference. That mirror does different things to you. You can look at yourself and you see your physical frame. You see if your traps is coming in, your biceps, or even some ladies, you know, you can look at yourself and say, damn, this ass is ass and these titties is tittying. But then sometimes you can look directly in yourself. And then as you look in yourself, you say, hold on. Nah, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. And what I need to do is not fuck up. Because not only am I fucking up for me, there's people who believe in me. They're not here no more. You're never going to be able to talk to them. But then now, they're looking at you from wherever they at. And look how, you know, their life is gone, but you still got life, right? So you got to live the life. You got to live the life where that they don't have now. Because you still got life. And that's it. And I looked at myself and I said, yo, you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fucking up. You entertaining clowns. You just in a state of fight. You know what I'm saying? But again, every fight you don't have to fight, because a lot of people going to self-destruct anyway. You don't got to fight every fight. You know, the universe take care of everybody. So that's my whole thing. Just to fall back and just, you know, I talk for a living, so I got to be careful, because I need to shut up. After a while, I'll be like, shit, you've been talking for 2 hours. But what you don't know is that, you know, you're your biggest product. You are your biggest project, and you are your product. And your project is never complete. You know, you are a product that's in a project that's never complete. And that's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing, because you're a project that, yo, think about this. You could change your hair. You could grow up. Like I said, I grew a beard. You know, I'm like, oh shit, I could just change. Like, I just put on my shit the other day, yo, it's so much, I got so much growing to do, and I love that shit. Like, yo, it's another level to this shit. Whoa. Like, it's another level to life. It's more than this. Oh man, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So you get a little excited. You get rejuvenated, because you're like, nah, it's another level. It's another level. And I ain't talking about financially. I'm not talking about I'm gonna get more chicks and none of that. It's just like, yo, it's another level to the way I think. You know what I'm saying? It's another level to the type of shit that I'm on. And I'm telling you, some days Yo, some days I be like, yo, y'all motherfuckers is in trouble. And I'm getting to that point right now. Yo, and I don't get scared. You know what I'm saying? But I be like, yo, you on some shit right now, yo. And again, yo, that focus, that shit laser focus, because sometimes I don't see the fuckery. I'll be like, man, come on, man, that shit whack. It's another level. You understand what I'm saying? It's another level. And you control that shit. Like, yo, I can always tell y'all, what's destined for you, nobody can stop it. They can put things in your way. They could try to impede your progress, but they can't stop it because they most likely die before you do, right? Because when people spend all their time trying to stop you, that means they're not doing what they need to do, right? I'm relentless. You know how long they probably been saying, this nigga just won't give up. Every time we think we silenced him, every time we think we stopped him, every time we promoted somebody else, he just won't stop. You know what I'm saying? He just won't stop. He just won't give up. So again, I exercise for my mind and just so happy that my body benefit from it. I put on some good music. I got my Luther Vandross. I exercise to weird music. I listen to Luther Vandross. I got my Jodeci playing. I got, and I just, where I'm at with it mentally right now, telling y'all, where I'm at mentally right now, I'm not saying we in a dangerous space. Where I'm at mentally, we crazy right now. We really ascended on some other, another thing. I swear to you, word to my brother, word to my sister, word to my aunt. Once a week, I had to look this shit up, and if y'all know what it means, please DM me. I have a dream once a week. I'm talking about this is a recurring dream. This is a recurring dream. Not in the same place, not in the same spot, but different scenarios. I have a recurring dream that I could float. I bullshit you not. If I'm lying, I fall out this chair right now. I have a dream that I can float. I have a dream that I'm not touching the ground and I move by float. And I'm dead ass serious. I don't know what that means. I have a dream that I could float. And then I looked it up one day. And it said that means you're ascending. I'm like, wow. I have a dream I could float. I have dreams I could fly, but my feet don't touch the ground. And I fuck with people in the dream and I always say, man, fuck y'all. And I jump in the air and just float right past them. It's like, oh shit. I'm talking about it's recurring. Different since I was a kid. I always had that. I keep having this recurring dream, and it's deep because I be teasing people like in the dream. It's always me because I'm like, for people who know me know that I'm very comedic. I'm not always serious, right? But I always have a dream that my feet never touch the floor. And I say, yeah, that's cool, but y'all can't do this. And I jump and start floating across them. They be like, how the hell you doing that? I'm like, yo, because I'm the shit. I fly. I don't know what it means. It just means, it said that I'm ascending. That's what it meant. So I love that. And my dumb ass is scared of heights. It's only two, I am scared of a few things. I'm scared of heights. And that's it. But yeah. Well, it might be astral projecting, but it's a dream. And it says that it means that I'm ascending. So I don't know. I ain't flying over no ocean. We don't do that. We on the sidewalk. We right here. We ain't doing no Superman or No rogue stuff. Yo, you know what's funny? I used to call people rogue. If you know about rogue powers, they touch you and take your power. A lot of people rogue me, but it's cool. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Even when I see people who uh bite and copy, they're supposed to. They supposed to. I don't get mad. I don't I can sometimes. I used to, but then I'm getting a little bit more my guardian angels is it's another thing. I swear to you, I don't really like to talk about certain things because people be thinking people be lying. I ain't no fucking liar, right? My whole platform and myself was built off integrity. I always see the number 927. So I was going to buy my car when I bought my first whip. I was on the bus. I said, I want to buy a car. And love, I wanted to buy a car, right? And I was saying, should I go buy the car? So, hey, what's up? Yo, I saw 927. I was on bus 927. Contemplating going to the dealer, but I was on the bus. On the bus. I said, nah, you gotta go. You gotta go. You on bus 927. And as you know, that's the numbers on my arm, 927. So it's just crazy. So again, every time I'm talking about, I don't got my wallet. That's some of my credit card numbers. Thank you, Sherelle. You know you don't pick your credit card numbers. You know you don't pick your expiration date. You know that. My expiration date on my Cash App card is 927. On one of my credit cards, my the 3 digits on the back is 927. I'm like, crazy. So, yeah, I mean, sometimes the signs is there. You can't run away from it. But before people start filing out, because I see the numbers are getting low. It ain't about numbers, but I see people leaving. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I took my shower already. I get to go lay down. I got that MacBook, so I'm still learning some stuff. So again, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. It is almost midnight on a Saturday. Ladies, you could be somewhere rubbing off. Fellas, you could be somewhere spanking your monkey. But you're here with me. And I appreciate it. And ladies, if you are here with me rubbing off, appreciate that even more. Fellas, if you better not be. Because if you let it be known, I'm going to block you. Nah, but yeah, it's late, man. Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're building. I appreciate y'all. Of course, I'm on on every social media platform, Twitter, Instagram. My main platform that you should follow me on, if you don't want to follow me on everything, is definitely Twitter and Instagram. And that's both Doggie Diamonds spelled just like that. Many of you follow me. I appreciate you. If you want to do business with me, DM me. If you like what I do and you want to say what's up to me outside of this, hit me up. I answer everybody. But homies, do not tell me you rock with me and then try to slide me your music video and all that. We not doing that. I do promotion. If you want promotion, fine. But don't be like I rock with you and here go my video now. No, we not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. As for me, I can't eat nothing for the rest of the night. Yes, I'm on TikTok. TikTok is Doggie Diamonds TV. I have a TikTok under Doggie Diamonds, but I do not know how to access it. The way they had TikTok in the beginning, you had a way to get on there, and they changed it. So every time I send like an email or something, I just can't access that old account. So yeah, no, I can't get my original TikTok account. So it's Doggie Diamonds TV. But I'm on listen, I'm on Reddit, Doggie Diamonds TV. I got a Pinterest, but I got a Reddit. And again, what I want y'all to do, shout out to Dante Martin too. He definitely has a podcast too. He has a podcast, and he has music as well. So you see him right here in the chat, Dante Martin. If you've been paying attention, I've been promoting his podcast and his stuff too. You know, and again, man, when we have our people, I don't charge $100 because I need the money or I'm popped or anything like that. I have a Twitch as well, Doggie Diamonds TV, but I charge people $100 because a lot of people don't got it. You're right. So that's kind of my way of dealing with people, but it's my way of giving back, because I used to charge $1,000. Keep it 1,000. I have it. Remember my Keep It 1,000 show? That's when I used to go live too. I ain't have no facial hair. I'm happy I grew a beard because I look back at myself. I'm like, fuck was you doing? Face was bald headed. Anyway, yeah. So my Pinterest, of course, my podcast, Apple Music, and Spotify. If you didn't watch my Fiend interview, amazing. My Killer Priest interview, amazing. I mean, if you're a fan of interviews and you just want to sit back and watch interviews, it's amazing. What y'all seeing today, this is me. Sometimes you might have seen me before. And that's me too. But I be having fun and I be wilding. The state that I'm in, the mind state that I'm in right now, how I speak, this is me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not making up with nobody because I don't have an issue with nobody. And don't ever misspell my name, please. I think that's a sign of disrespect. But I don't have to make up with nobody. I'm not a bitch. And I don't think that man is a bitch. But I don't need to make up with anybody because I don't have beef with anybody. Proving points don't mean that you have beef. Right? That don't mean you have beef. But you have to, an uncontested lie always look like the truth. So when you say something about me, we can prove that and we can dispel that. But I don't have beef. Beef is for lame people and beef is for niggers. I'm not a nigger. And I didn't get popping on my platform from beef. That's just not my thing. So, with that, make sure you subscribe. I made this too. I'm about to start charging y'all to make y'all little commercials and stuff too. But on that note, when you walking around me, you know you better. I'm out. I appreciate y'all. Peace.